Young prince, a day will come when you will be expected to rule over Khanajat in your father's place. I am here to prepare you with the knowledge required to be a prudent and informed leader. This includes understanding the most fundamental aspects of reality, those things which everything else relies upon. I will now be teaching you the most important fundamental concept in all reality, essence. All things, visible and invisible, are made of essence. In its purest form, essence is like a white light. When you look at the sun during midday, Lord Damacha is showering the world in its brilliance. But, as I will demonstrate, light can be separated into base components. If I position this prism just right, there, you can see a beam of white light is split into a multitude of colors. These colors are the various combinations of the four core essential types: blue, red, yellow, and purple. Each of these make up a different aspect of reality, and are found to some degree in all things. Even your very self is made up of all four essence types. You possess a core of white light essence in your heart, which is pumped throughout your body by the blood. Like the prism, the light essence is split into the various colors your body needs. This process is not entirely efficient, so your body must prioritize which essence type it needs to make the most of when it splits the light essence. The type your body makes the most of is called your essential affinity. Your essential affinity is determined partially by your genetic inheritance, and also from your personality and actions. We will go through these four types one by one to explain each. In this, do not mistake the sign for the thing signified. The designations of color are only slightly more than convention. Not all things visually match the essence color with which they are associated. Red essence, also known as body, is the simplest to understand. It is matter. The mass of an object is equal to how much red essence it contains. The stones this palace is built of, the earth, even the flesh and bones of your body are made up primarily of red essence. As such, it is the most abundant essence type in nature. This is the essence type your body needs the most of, so you supplement your red essence supply with food. Those with a red essence affinity must have discipline. They feel themselves in their flesh, and may consider their body to be who they are above all else. Do not misunderstand. There is more to the red affinity than brute strength. Red essence is also responsible for how finely tuned your body is, allowing for precise, practiced movements. The fortitude of your body also determines what you can withstand, from disease to injury. It is the affinity of warriors, athletes, and laborers. Those that have mastered their red essence can pull off incredible bodily feats, recover from what should be fatal damage, and overcome any tasks which tax their physical ability. Those with the red affinity often have unshakable values such as valor, endurance, and loyalty. Some can direct their own spare red essence into others to invigorate or heal them. Any successful king must be practiced in the body, for with a practiced body comes discipline and control. Yellow essence is the second most abundant form. It is called the soul. Soul is the interconnectedness of all things. Without it, nothing in the universe could touch anything else. When two magnets are pulled toward each other, they are guided by ripples in the sheet of yellow essence which constitutes reality. You can see that when a glass of water is filled, the water can go just over the top before spilling over. This is due to the soul of the water holding it together, creating surface tension. Your body needs a lot of yellow essence, which is why you must breathe to get enough of it from the air in addition to your natural supply. To have the yellow essence affinity means that you understand yourself as an extension of the world around you. It is responsible for your senses, allowing you to experience the brilliance of reality. Yellow affinities can communicate with the divine and sense changes in the world imperceptible to others. Indeed, young prince, surround yourself with those who can perceive the world more finely than you alone. Those with the yellow affinity can identify the vipers in your midst. It is the affinity of gardeners, artists, and irreplaceable friends. Some have souls that can go beyond what normal people can imagine. These masters of the soul are often underestimated, the doom of many a king. The best of them have such insight that they can read the minds of others, connect with the divine to aid them in their tasks, or hear things that others simply cannot hear. Beware of these savants, and ensure your court is filled with them. Purple essence is the opposite. It is action and repulsion, force of will. Will is what allows the world to change. Without it, the world would be entirely static. When you move your hand, you are channeling the purple essence of your body into your muscles to that end. When a stone is dropped on the ground, it is the will of the universe which causes it to move downward. It is the will of the wind which causes it to blow, and so forth. Purple essence affinity grants those who have it a supernatural force of will. Their control over their personality is such that they can journey to the ends of the earth and influence others to follow them there. The world itself seems to shift in their favor, granting them unnatural luck. I believe that this is your affinity, young prince, which means that your kingdom will follow you wherever you lead them. You must be wise as to not lead them astray. Those with such a force of will can often extend their will over the world itself. Some can reach out their hand and cause solid stone to reshape itself to their desire. Others can control the minds of other people, or send forth shockwaves that can crumble castles and break bones. This can be dangerous, not only to others, but to themselves. I suspect you will soon develop a will such as this. Be careful that you do not lose control of the power which you yield. Finally, blue essence is that of mind and information. Blue essence is often difficult for people to understand, as it is so abstract and distant. But without it, we would not be experiencing this world in any real sense. Not only is it found in the heads of thinking creatures, but also in the fabric of time and space, the properties of chemicals, and the genetic information that makes you who you are. I have an affinity for mind, so I can speak from my own experience. Understanding comes naturally to us, and we possess a creative and deductive gift which serves us well. It is the domain of writers, naturalists, and physicians. To possess a blue affinity is to live in the realm of the abstract and true, to glimpse the patterns which make up reality. Those with a special gift for mind understand what others cannot. Some can predict possible futures with uncanny accuracy. Others may create world-altering tonics in craftwork. If somebody hones their mind to the most powerful possible extent, they can even alter the very principles on which the world operates. They can create holes in space from one point to another, or alter the passage of time. As your father has seen, it is good to surround yourself with people of this type. We can show you things that others simply may not understand. Now, young prince, in whatever you do, take note of how the 4 essence types affect you. Practice discipline over your physical form, and respect the strength inherent to matter. When you touch the cold palace walls, feel the vast soul of the world that surrounds you. Ensure control over your will, so that you may impart guidance on the will of the world. Meditate on what you have learned to ensure that no knowledge goes unused. With an understanding of the essence of this world, nothing is beyond your reach. Atankana. There is one more type of essence which I fear we must discuss. Earlier I explained the presence of all essence types is the nature of light. There is another side to that veil. Where there is light, there must necessarily be darkness. This is dark essence, or nil. Whether or not it truly exists, or is merely an absence of existence, is a philosophical question that has been debated for centuries, but it must be understood regardless. Where light is meaning and truth, darkness is meaninglessness and entropy. To die is for your light to be snuffed out and replaced with darkness. The process of death is the process of order decaying into chaos. The wisest of men do not fear the darkness, for without it there could be no life. To live is to exist in the balance of order and chaos, to float between these states. When you sleep and dream, you are regulating the dark essence within your body. This process proves that death is inherently tied to existence itself. Without chaos, variation and multitude could not exist. Where light is the infinitesimal singularity, darkness is the infinite expanse. Between these two extremes, color and life abound. Even the Lord Damacha, master of the sun, casts a metaphysical shadow. This is Allah. This word is a great curse among your people, and you must not speak it without just cause. If you must speak of it, use its Vorison name, Onlok. In all shadows, in all random events, in all things, the Onlok spreads its tendrils. See it for what it is, and do not despair in its presence. Remember that the Onlok is nothing without God, and as such it has no true power. Be strong, and strive toward the light of our Master. Young prince, this question which you ask would be dangerous to speak in the presence of others. I understand that you are curious, but some things should go unsaid. We will end early today. I want you to ponder on these things which I have spoken of.